Hello there, welcome back. It's been a while, it's been 2 months, over 2 months actually, since my last video. I've been busy, I had some things to take care of for the last 2 months or so, but now I'm back. I already have a couple of things planned and ready to be filmed, and hopefully things will be right back on schedule, at least one video a week. But today I'm going to talk about something different. It's gonna be a short vinyl CD update, things that I bought in the last couple of months or so. So I'm going to start with the only CD I actually bought recently. I think I bought this one 3 months ago or something like that. But either way, I already covered this artist with some of my friends, and it's Bruce Dickinson. I bought Chemical Wedding, his album from 1998. I bought it cheaply. Actually, it's a used CD. I think it was like $7 or so, but really well. It looks brand new. It sounds great. It has this nice booklet here. You know, all the good things. I haven't been buying CDs recently since I got my record player. I've been, buying vinyls. I know CDs are much cheaper, but to tell you the truth, I noticed some trends that CDs are going a bit up with prices, especially the new ones. But either way, yes, I bought Chemical Wedding since I only had Accidental Birth previously and Skunkworks, and I want to get all that trilogy of albums considered his best work, so Chemical Wedding being one of them. I only miss Tyranny of Souls. I went and saw Bruce Dickinson live in Budapest, but unfortunately at the merch they only sold, the new album and stuff related to the new album, so there were no Chemical Weddings, no Accidental Birth, no nothing. So I, want to buy Tyranny of Souls as well, but for now, Chemical Wedding, my favorite Bruce Dickinson album. I already talked about it quite a bit, so you can check that video out. I'm gonna leave a link down in the description. So, in my opinion, this album is not only the best Bruce Dickinson album, but I think this album is even better than anything that Maiden released in the 90s and 2000 and 2010s. I know Brand New World I still do love quite a bit, but not as much as I love Chemical Wedding. So this was the only CD I bought. I have how many vinyls here? Well, there are a bunch of those, and I'm going to start with Chelsea Wolfe and her second studio album, Apocalypsis. I already covered Chelsea as well here on the channel. You can check that video up. And actually, I want to buy Pain is Beauty, but unfortunately, it was sold like, I don't know, maybe a couple of hours before I got to the store and to buy it. So the only thing that was left was Apocalypsis, which either way I want to get as well. But yes, this surprisingly sounds great on vinyl. I was kind of skeptical, but I think the sound is great. You can see this is a single vinyl, and it is like this. Yeah, her second studio album, been listening to it a lot. I think it's great, and if you haven't heard anything from Chelsea, I mean, this is maybe not the best intro album, but I think it represents what she's all about perfectly well on this one. So yeah, I think I was pleased that I was able to find this one as well, because there's not that many Chelsea Wolfe vinyls. Now we have another female artist that I really love and appreciate, and hopefully I'll cover her discography soon enough, and that is Tori Amos and her debut record, Little Earthquakes. This one I do really, really love. I mean, this is just the remastered edition, I think. nothing too fancy. It's a regular black vinyl. You can see it like this. I mean, this album is really unique and interesting. Uh, I This was the first one I heard by Tori Amos as well. I heard a couple of songs, obviously, but there's something so nostalgic about this album. I like the way it was produced. Uh, her voice is amazing, her piano skills as well, and this album is full of bangers, full of classic songs like Crucify, Precious Things, Silent All These Years, Letter, uh, Winter, my favorite song from this record. And I don't know, I really uh, think that Tori is underrated and underappreciated even. So hopefully I will, look at the whole discography soon enough so we can talk a little bit more detailed about her work, especially her 90s, which I think is, her peak. But either way, yes, this is Tori Amos, and I actually got this vinyl quite cheap as well. I mean, it's a new vinyl, but it was cheap. It sounds good, but not as good as some of the albums I'm going to show next. And you already guessed, I really love Swans, and I plan to get all of their albums, hopefully one day on vinyl, because they all sound amazing. The packaging is always great, and let me start with the latest one I got, which is Leaving Meaning, their second to last studio album so far. Uh, and what I love about this is the the cardboard is high quality, it's thick, it's nice, it's a gatefold obviously as well. I hope you can see that. And we have some goodies here as well. The vinyl is the regular black vinyl, but what I love about Swan's vinyl reissues is they always have these posters that I really like, and they're also nice quality. And this album I already talked about in detail when I talked about Swans. It was my first video that I ever recorded, and you can check that one out as well to hear what I had to say about Leaving Meaning in detail. So I'm not going to talk about it much, except that I have to admit it really grew on me over the last couple of months, especially now that I've been listening to it on vinyl. I think I maybe was a little harsh on it, but in fact, I think it's a pretty good album as well. So this is the first one from Swans that I got. The next one that I also bought recently was Love of Life. Yes, the sister record of White Light from the Mouth of Infinity, the album that I've been searching on vinyl for a while now. I still wasn't able to find it. The only one I usually see is Love of Life, which is kind of understandable because this, to an extent, is a lesser album compared to White Light. But either way, I still do love it. I talked about it on my video in detail. It is a single vinyl, so it's no gatefold or anything, but we have another high quality poster here as well, which once again I do really love. Yeah, this is the bunny from White Light from the Mountain Infinity, and one day I'll find you, little bunny, but not now. So this album, like I said, is an interesting kind of a bridge album because this is the first time they incorporated those spoken word passages and interludes and field recordings that they gonna perfect on soundtracks for the blind. But this is where they actually started doing that, and I do really love this album. I think I gave it 4 stars on my initial Swans discography review. So Yeah, I still do really love this one, especially the title track and Amnesia. I think both of those are great songs. So yes, once again, really nice packaging, high quality cardboard, and the posters as well. I do really appreciate. Hopefully they're gonna, start printing again the albums that they don't have anymore, like White Light, and especially the trilogy of albums. I really need to find To Be Kind and The Glowing Man on vinyl, but unfortunately, not yet. The thing I was able to find on vinyl is The Seer, the first one of that trilogy of albums, and I was really glad that I was able to pick this up. And thing is, this wasn't even that expensive. It's a triple vinyl, triple LP, but I think I paid it like $30 or so. It's brand new, packaged, sealed, and everything. And the sound on it is amazing. I know there's some slight adjustments and changes in track listing, the order of the songs, and but I don't mind that one bit. I mean, just hopefully you can see this. Yep, it's kind of hard for me to place it. It's quite large and heavy as well. Of course, once again, the packaging is gorgeous. It's immaculate, and once again we have a poster. My favorite part of this. Yep, as you can see, we have Swans, the Seer right there. The band is there. Yeah, this is the album that we have Gerbo as well on one couple of tracks as um, backing vocals, but unfortunately it was just on this album. So the last one we had with Gerbo was Soundtracks for the Blind, and after that we have only guest appearance on The Seer, which is a fantastic record, and I do really think that of the trilogy of these albums, I don't know, it's growing on me a lot. I still have it high, obviously, but I think after listening to this couple more times, I think I'll have to give it 5 stars as well. I think it's a fantastic album. It's, you know, 2 hours and even more of 2 hours of bliss, basically. So if you haven't heard it and you like Swans or heard something from them, I recommend listening for you to listen to this album. I think it's great. So this is the last of the Swans records I bought. We have one more album, and this is actually a new release. I usually do not get new releases because I'm kind of lazy, and I'm gonna make this later. The last one I got is Brat by Charlie XCX. Yeah, tell you the truth, I never expected that I'll, listen to Charlie or even buy her stuff on vinyl, but this album is fantastic. I really do like it. It's not my favorite so far from this year, but it's up there, I think. The songwriting is great. It is bouncy. You have everything basically. And the vinyl packaging is quite nice as well. Just let me roll a bit. Let me see, like this. Yep. It's gatefold, single vinyl, but we have a bunch of stuff here. What's this? Yeah. Retro, songwriting credits and stuff. We have a booklet, something that's not, seen that often in vinyl releases. Usually this is a CD thing, but we have it here. I think it's a great addition. And the vinyl itself, I think it sounds good. It's not perfect or anything. I mean, the sound quality is okay. It's nothing special. It's not even close to some of the records I showed you, especially the Swans records. But I still think it sounds good. I bought Black Ice, I think. It's a transparent black vinyl. Yep, you can see my head here. It is a really good album, and all the hype you saw, I think, is justified. I was kind of skeptical as well, but I heard the talk about this album. I never listened to Charlie XS. I knew maybe two songs, but I was never a big fan of that kind of music. But this album is something else. It's banger after banger, basically, and some of these songs here are stuck in my head, like Von Dutch or 365, Rewind, Talk Talk, Club Classic, Sympathies and I mean, it's full of hits and great stuff. And especially if you're into this kind of music, I think this is, amazing, amazing. Really, really uh, an album that and an artist that I never thought I'm going to listen, but here we are. I do think genuinely it is a great album, and I recommend, if you like any kind of pop music, dance club music, this is an album to go to. Really, it's simplistic. I like this simplistic style and this font that is, blurry. It really adds something else to it. I think already this album cover became iconic. So yeah, this is the last one I bought. It arrived only yesterday. Had an opportunity to spin it only once. But yeah, this is basically it. This is the albums that I bought. I have a couple of others that you know, I'm trying to get, mostly Swans, but it's really difficult to find here, and I've been looking and searching everywhere. I think I'll manage to buy My Father Will Guide Me a Rope in the Sky soon enough. I saw that one in a bunch of record stores, but the albums that I really want to find, like To Be Kind, The Glowing Man, and White Light from the Mouth of Infinity, well, they're really hard to find. They're out of press, and hopefully soon. But yeah, this is gonna be my vinyl CD update. Hopefully I'll have these kind of videos more often, but for now this is it. And I have, like I said, I have a couple of videos already planned, and I'm gonna tell you what it's gonna be. So in not particular order, but I'm going to film a video about Kate Bush, Sonic Youth, and another special, a little bit different video, and hopefully I'll upload them as we go on, at least once a week. And yeah, this is gonna be it. Thank you again for watching, and stay tuned for more videos to come. Please like, share, subscribe, whatever you like. It helps the channel a lot. So anyway, see you in the next one. Bye.